Alright, good morning. I'm out for a little morning ride. I'm going to use up these last couple days, or maybe another week or two, Snowmachine weather. Going to head up to the mountain, get a view of Denali. It's a little cloud covered this morning, but it might clear up by the time I get up there. Might go down to the Intertie. Just get some seat time. I'm on the 4-stroke Snowmachine this morning. It's a 2015 Skidoo Tundra 600 Ace. It sips the fuel and works great for a work sled. It's not a whole lot of fun like the 2-stroke Summit. Quite a bit more quieter. So this morning I got the black helmet on. Fits quite a bit tighter. No complaints so far. I hate helmets, but you really should wear them when you're riding a Snowmachine, because you could get thrown off and the Snowmachine land on top of you, and 500 pounds on top of your skull is generally frowned upon. So good practice to wear one. I don't wear one all the time. I should, but when I'm not wearing it, I usually behave. But bad things can still happen. So the lav mic inside the helmet's a little $20 Sony lav mic, and it sounds really good. I was pretty impressed by the sound quality. I have the mic right in front of the vents for the mouth on the helmet, and I think I might need to move it to the side so you don't hear all the breathing. You'll still hear the breathing, but not directly on the mic. We'll see how today goes. I'm not as flustered with the helmet fit today, so more tracks. There's that Beaver Lodge. Snow got melted pretty good yesterday. We had some high temps, about 50 degrees almost. Didn't quite touch 50, but it got close. The snow rotted away pretty good. Forecast for the next 10 days has all 10 days up near the 50s or mid 50s for the highs. Still gets down below freezing at night, but gotta remember to not turn my head so much when I'm filming. I got two cameras on the helmet. One's way up top, that's the 360, and turning my head doesn't affect that one. During editing, I can set the direction that I want the camera to follow, and it does that direction. But the one on the chin or mouth is that follows the helmet and gets all shaky and gets you all dizzy when you're watching my videos. so all this land is state. It's not private. But right up here, if they ever do sell some property up here, I definitely want to buy a couple acres just for the view. It's maybe even better than my cabin. As you can tell, the trees kind of peter out right up here. It goes to wide open tundra. A lot of alder trees too, which are completely buried right now. You'll see in the summertime when I start posting summer videos, it goes from wide open winter wonderland to almost a tropical jungle looking. You can't see 10 feet back off the trail. Especially my trail going down to the lake, that's just packed full of ferns, and the ferns are about 4 feet high. All right, let's go explore. You can see how crusty the snow is. I think I got a waypoint set there. Yes, I do. Little piece of land right here wouldn't be bad either. later today, the plan is to do a little carpentry. I've got to make the box for underneath the new charge controller that I set up. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to mount the second charge controller for the second solar system on the cabin. It's a redundant system just in case the first one were to fail. It's good to have backup to your backups even. Some things I have 3 of, like chainsaw, splitting axes. You don't want to come out here with one splitting axe and break the handle off of it in the middle of winter when it's negative 30 and not have something to split firewood with. I don't know if you can tell how steep this hill is, but pretty steep. Here's all those bear tracks crossing my my trail. Still haven't seen a grizzly this year. Maybe that'll change this morning. So if you haven't figured it out by now, I don't see people out here. It's pretty difficult to get out here, way off the beaten path. I don't see hunters. Never seen a hunter out here. Not even through binoculars or my spotting scope. While I'm up at the cabin, I generally notice if there's anything in my view that is abnormal, I look through the binos. And, like if I see a black spot where it shouldn't be and I pick up the binos, it's usually a black bear. But I never see anybody out at the cabin, except for my vacation cabin neighbor now. Periodically, he comes out with his family and spends some time at the cabin. I might see him once a year, twice a year at the most. Well, I hope you're enjoying your ride. I know I am, with a better fitting helmet today. Well, there's some tracks, but they're all melted pretty good. Those are pretty large, it looks like. Alright, I'm probably about almost out of battery, so I'm gonna head back. I sometimes wish that the snow would stay here all year. Definitely prefer the winter over summer. So today I got some carpentry work to do. I got to build the box to mount the second charge controller for my redundant solar system, which I'll show you more about that later on. The lithium ion system, those batteries, the lithium ion they can't be charged when it's cold. So I have a backup system with batteries that can be charged when it's brutal cold. And I'll show you as I build it. Almost forgot this helmet's on top of my head. Working out great. You can see in the shadow right here the 360 camera sticking up above my helmet. I know what you're saying, it looks pretty cool. Too bad there aren't any people out here that I could show just how cool I am. Yeah, there's no fashion police out here, so you need not worry. If there was fashion police out here, I'd have a citation just about every day. that was a nice little ride this morning. Gonna head back to the cabin and start working on some stuff. By this afternoon, all this is gonna be slippery and slushy and be sliding all over the place.